I know. I already hit the button though. I'm stuck in the sending part. Look. This nigga got Aaron fucking Donald, man. So he gonna spam that line shit all game. Fuck. I'm about to roll a whole nother blunt, man. That shit about to stress me out. Oh, shit. It's New Year's, man. Roll up. I don't like the things in this shit, though. It's the damn shit. I'm gonna make it work.
DA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to the home of the Ravens. Sold out M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland. Tonight, it's the AFC's turn to take center stage as we've got a wild card matchup on tap between the Miami Dolphins and the Baltimore Ravens.
Set to kick off.
The battle for the Lamar Hunt Trophy begins as we're underway in this AFC wildcard game. Taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
This bitch gonna be smoking crazy because this shit ain't gonna be tight. It's just ready to bang it.
On first down, it's McGee. And a penalty flag down as he gets only about a yard. And let's listen in on the call. That hold coming from the middle of the line, the center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you've got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block them, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
They go play action here on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that will be incomplete.
He would have caught that shit. I would have been so pissed off.
Connected. Instead, it's second down.
Well, they got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Now it's Jackson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is third and long. From the gun, Jackson going for the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
Two things you can do in that situation: run and punt the football, or try and take your shot at getting the first down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
Damn near Boosie Blunt right here. I don't know what the heck I am.
On fourth down, punt coming from Braden Mann.
You know, rapper.
But he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Touchdown, Miami.
Touchdown, Miami.
They get the stop defensively, force the punt. They score without their offense even stepping on the field.
I remember playing on special teams and teasing the guys on offense. Like, look, you don't even worry about it. You guys just hang out over there. We'll bring this one all the way back and get the points we need. In this case, they actually got that done.
You always worry about the plant foot in the snow, but no problems there. And it's now a
Good
7-0
fucking punt
game.
return, boy.
Set to kick off.
So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And he'll bring it all the way back, just a yard or two shy of midfield. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. They'll run for the first time here with Matt Breida. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Breida. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4.
The ball carrier.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And he'll be out of bounds.
And hold that block for a second, bro.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on third. He'll drop to throw. Fine work by the Baltimore
Fucking line
defense.
cannot hold up.
I may be an analyst, but I'm also
Fucking
a fan.
touchdown.
I love it when people take the big shots
telling me to go for it.
downfield, but he was under a lot of duress. And I think that forced the incompletion downfield. Didn't have a real good chance to find his target.
Now McManus will line up for the field goal. It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coach is always talking about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
Blunt got a damn wicked ass like little air vent in that bitch.
Brandon McManus set to kick off.
After splitting the uprights, McManus to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this
Jump on that, bro. He just sitting there, bro. Can't go nowhere. Jump on that.
At a high level.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Jump on that, bro.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. Jackson hit, and he lost.
Can I get it? Can I get it? Thank you.
Picked up by the Dolphins.
Hey, I'm surprised as shit when the linemen ain't just jump on that shit. They always jumping on that hoe.
Thank goodness for heaters up here. And thank goodness I don't have to carry the football in this game. It's January. It's cold out there. Trying to clutch the football and absorb the hits, not easily done.
Yeah, we saw a product of the elements right there. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard, second and 11.
And that's exactly what offenses try to avoid by using motion and throwing different formations up. They hate when he can draw a bead on the play, get a running start, and make a big play behind the line of scrimmage as he did just there.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a second and 11. Out of the shotgun, Breida. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Who the fuck trades Aaron Donald, yo? Like,
Of 2 yards.
what's wrong with these niggas?
But the results were similar, so I highly doubt that he'll get another opportunity here on 3rd and long.
Ass nigga, man.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
He'll get this into the hands of Breida.
I take the catch.
And he's
I wonder if he was open down there.
But that is still well short of what he needed. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
Good catch, Breida, man. I ain't mad at you.
And for the second time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. He hit his first. Now this one from 48 yards.
Oh, I might have shut that one.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this score will stay right.
And I didn't even kick it full power, bro.
These playoff games have a tendency
to be hard to kick.
You have to wonder if that missed field goal could haunt him later.
Yeah, we're always looking for the key plays, right? The ones that we're going to magnify. Usually those happen in the second half or later in the game. This might be the key play of the game showing up here in the first half.
That's going to hurt, yo.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early, as they've got it 1st and 10. Ito Smith, his first carry. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42.
He's brought down.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Jackson.
Give me that.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And they will finally get it as he's all the way down to the 40-yard line.
But to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline. And now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
On 1st down, here's Breida.
Oh, go outside. Why the fuck would it give me an animation getting caught up? Going outside, man. Never once did I try to go in. Fuck, man. That might have been Aaron Donald or something.
At the Ravens, 41-yard.
10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports.
Dolphins 10, Ravens nothing.
Let's go, yo.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Open man is the tight end, Nick Boyle. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a 1st down. Now it's Breida. Down right around the 25. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
That's a damn shame, man.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Running out of the gun here, Breida. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
That's my fault. I'm scared. I was scared. I was nervous.
Too good there. The contact.
That's 1,000% my fault. I was nervous.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
The kick is good.
Fuck, King, that was a touchdown.
Off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah,
I had time too because I made the right block.
Kick.
Damn.
2 of them give you points, either an extra point or in this case a field goal.
After splitting the uprights, McManus to kick it away.
That's 10 points off the board. Well, not
That'll
10,
be taken about a yard deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
That's 7 points because the 4 and the 3 I didn't get.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner
Man.
and get out of the
go
way.
running after a fullback.
Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They run the counter. McGee. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore 1st down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back 1st downs.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
I don't know what route he ran behind the line of scrimmage.
Down
That was
and
crazy.
8 yards to go.
Let me know when you play with this nigga, yo.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the 1st down marker is here on 3rd. Jackson from the shotgun. Oh, for the 3rd
Made the wrong
time,
route.
Jackson going to be
The
intercepted.
other nigga wide open.
Jeremy Chin picks it off. And they are
Got
going to
nervous
set
or
up
something.
shop at the 40-yard line.
All right, work with me, partner. This is a classic understatement. Their execution has been very poor. Last 3 drives, 2 interceptions and a fumble. Winning football? We're not seeing it right now.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Get the fuck, you sorry bitch. You gotta make that pass, bro.
Effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Cover 4, man. Who that, Peter?
I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it.
Knew it was fucking cover 4. Drop back like he's fucking supposed to.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Ravens, they'll take over.
33-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
They turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here.
They've had multiple opportunities on offense and still haven't scored any points. Felt like they wanted to loosen things up, throw it downfield, and see if maybe they could get a big play and a quick strike.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again. Jackson. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down.
I can do that line shit, too.
It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
It's now 3rd down.
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Now Jackson. And this one complete right side to Funchess. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18.
That's a damn shame, bro. His corner just made the play on the cover 4, but he get it for 18 yards.
Jackson on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Throwing again. Jackson. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off Byron Jones.
Fuck Jackson, you can bitch
He's
ass.
able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Interception.
You ain't taking Jackson out of the game.
Even escaped the 1st half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the 1st half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They run with Breida. And they'll be inside the 25 now.
If you would have got through that, that would have been hype.
It'll be a pickup of 10 yards.
That would have been lit.
And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
It's 2nd and inches at the 24-yard line.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this 1st half.
Chill. I'm not giving this nigga no motherfucking time. Got this big boy ready for the night. You know what I mean? Get the first. All I want is the first.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
This is Breida. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first
half. Play the game, man. Don't even press this shit, yo. Just play this shit. Don't even press this shit.
And just a yard to go here on second down. On the handoff, this is Breida. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
And the Dolphin first down.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll drop the throw. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. Back to throw here.
Oh, good shit, Williams. 6'4". Reach for that bench.
It's Williams.
I thought that was a bad pass. What the fuck? Why was the pass so bad? Reach for that shit, Williams.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it. That can totally change the complexion of half
Reach for that shit, Williams.
Changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football
Do not
out
give
to
up
the
a
25.
big play, yo. Do not give up a big play, yo.
The Raven offense set at the line for this.
Yeah, this nigga took him out the game.
From this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the problem.
This nigga is ridiculous.
But we do know that.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Xavier Howard.
He took Lamar Jackson out the game.
Now run out on this first half of action.
This nigga took Lamar Jackson out the game.
That's AFC wildcard matchup. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our
quarterback
EA
in the
Sports
playoffs,
halftime report. Coach.
Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Both teams trying to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. Taken about 7 yards deep. And the half will begin with a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Well, a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too.
quick throw out wide.
Fuck Bobby Boucher. Nah, yo, clock ain't supposed to catch him, bro. I don't care, yo.
And in 2 plays just like that, they're already operating in the red zone.
Right there.
First down, Dolphins.
That's trash, yeah. Well, it is snowing, I guess. I don't know, but nah, yeah.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a give to Breida. Showed off the juke, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now back to throw. They'll set up a screen for Breida. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. From 6 yards away. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage.
Look, we all know that sometimes we
I've been jabbing, jab. That was a combo right there.
In this case, I did
combo.
not see that coming.
I don't think anyone in the stadium saw it coming. You and I were coming in before the game. There was a couple in front of us talking about travel plans for next weekend. They might want to cancel those.
Yeah, I would say so, because right now it's looking more and more like they're going to be one and done. They're probably trying to call the hotel and make sure they get their security deposit back.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really
Can't do that versus this team, bro.
How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again. Eason. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
On 3rd down, Eason. And that will be incomplete. And the passing windows are just not there. And that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
The Ravens send their punter out now. Remember, his first attempt was returned for a touchdown. That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And it'll be Dolphin football. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball.
I think I'm going to chill on Breida, man. I don't want that nigga to get hurt. So I'm going to have both of them carry the ball.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now. Here's a handoff left side to Breida. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47.
Breida on the carry.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here, because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
following the pickup of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 25-yard line. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. And to give this time to the tailback. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Miller.
How did you not
he
touch
is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here.
How do you not touch Mounty? Like, you don't touch him? You don't touch him.
They'll look to throw here. That'll be complete to Breida.
Breida?
Inside the 15-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down.
Well, I certainly don't want to pile on, but this defense has just not been up to the challenge in this game, and this continues as we see here. Coverage, not been very good. Soft in spots. There's an easy throw and catch for another.
Oh, God, Jay. Ah, that ain't
He'll
JJ.
fight his way down right around the 12. T.J. Watt in on the tackle.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that'll bring up 4th down.
2 yards on the play. Brings up 4th down.
One quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Brandon McManus on for the field goal. A 22-yard attempt.
And that hits off the left upright, and it caroms away no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So what a let-off there. You figure that was an easy 3 points. Instead, it turns into nothing.
And from that close of range, if you start it left, your goose is cooked. And this thing, well, it never had a chance to straighten itself out.
On first down, Jacob Eason. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
That right now, that's a defeated team out.
Damn shame I missed that field goal, man.
Hands on hips,
no shit,
heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Throwing is Eason. He's going to go deep for Funchess. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown.
Yo, bro. You better not, yo. I ain't got no upgrade though, so I guess I don't care.
That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating
I
all
don't
game
even remember if I
long
do
on
got
defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
McManus's point after is good, and the lead will swell by one more. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. Fielded near the back of the end zone, and this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with first and 10. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 23-yard line.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Quick strike out wide by Jackson. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Play action. Now Jackson. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And this is brought
I sent the whole fucking team.
recovery and taken to the house for a Miami touchdown. So a great play there by the defense, and these guys are going to advance, and it looks like they will. This defense a big reason why.
And they love carrying the mantle for this team, don't they? You see the way that they move around out there? They want to lead this team deeper into the playoffs and hopefully onto the Super Bowl.
And that return for a touchdown certainly helps that cause.
Set to kick off.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Taken about 7 yards deep, and no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right, man, I'm about to chill now, man. I'm about to relax. Fuck it. All right, we can score, man.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
I don't
This
need
game
nobody
just
hurt,
keeps
yo.
evolving and changing, doesn't it? You got a tight end who can move around a lot. Not necessarily using a big body on him. Sometimes you take a corner, a better cover guy, and put him on him and try and take him out of the game as we've seen in this one.
You're exactly right. They've taken him out of the game. That was just his first catch. Big reason they're losing right now. And he'll get this out past the 45 to the 47.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
He's going to look deep down the field. And now here is another interception. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. They'll start on the ground with Breeden. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers and freed up the D lineman to make the play.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This time it's 3rd and 3. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
Now, this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
48, Ravens nothing. Brandon McManus.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Saying their fans here are stunned would be an understatement. Things in this wild card round have not gone according to plan. Jackson. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 2nd and 12, Jackson, throw left side, complete. That's McGee. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And my goodness, another interception. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
47-yard line.
A first down carry now for Miller. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts.
Why you calling timeouts? Yo, stop. Yo, stop.
At the 46-yard line.
Yo, stop, bro. Oh, God. Let it end. Let this shit end.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Let that bitch breathe. You holding on to it. Let that bitch breathe.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Back to throw. He finds his target. It's Crowder. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Nice third down conversion and even 20 yards. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now a give running left is Breida. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. It was Anthony Averett who got him down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On 3rd down, they're going to go with the option. Here's a quick throw out left. It's complete. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. And, well, they could just run this clock out, but here is the field goal unit on 4th down. A 33-yarder from the left hash. The kick by McManus is good. And that will just add 3 more to a lead that's already out of hand. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
Nigga want to score bad as a bitch.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They are down big. They have not scored a single point. I don't know. Are they so defeated at this point you just want to get in the locker room, get the heck out of here?
That is one way to...
And now here is another interception. Picked up by Marcus Williams. Then he will take it across midfield and down to the 45. So they will tread backward on the holding penalty.
And I know that they're going to get coached up and they'll get yelled at a little bit, but let's face it, it is hard not to do at the speed and pace that they play.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. That's caught at the 25. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little a little extra on top.
Yeah, I'm going to take a couple shots for you, my
wild
nigga.
card win moves them on to the divisional round.
Everyone plays all year long for the right to get into the tournament, as they like to call it. Wild card, divisional, doesn't matter to them. One moves on, one goes home.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. From Baltimore, good night, everybody.
Niggas ain't gonna beat my ass.